Israel's Ministry of Defense has confirmed a sweeping $1.5 billion investment to accelerate the production of its next-generation armored vehicles, signaling a decisive long-term commitment to heavy ground forces despite global trends toward drone warfare and precision strikes. The move, announced after months of intense operations in Gaza, reflects both operational necessity and strategic foresight. With its ground forces heavily deployed during the Swords of Iron War, the Israel Defense Forces, IDF, faced urgent demands to replenish and expand its armored formations. This ambitious program is designed to ensure that Israel retains an undisputed qualitative military edge across the region. The IDF's latest modernization initiative is not an abstract procurement project. It is a direct response to combat realities. In Gaza, Israeli ground units relied extensively on armored assets to maneuver in dense urban terrain under heavy fire. The effectiveness of platforms like the Merkava Barak tank, the Nemer Armored Personnel Carrier APC, and the wheeled Eitan APC was tested under the harshest conditions. While they proved indispensable, the prolonged campaign placed enormous strain on existing fleets, exposing gaps in force readiness. Israel's defense planners concluded that maintaining operational flexibility requires more than incremental upgrades. It demands an industrial surge capable of producing armored vehicles at a scale and speed sufficient to sustain prolonged conflict. The new $1.5 billion program represents the clearest signal yet that Israel intends to anchor its ground warfare strategy around these armored platforms for decades to come. At the core of the program are three vehicles that represent distinct yet complementary capabilities. Merkava Barak. The most advanced variant of Israel's main battle tank is far more than a traditional armored behemoth. Equipped with advanced situational awareness systems, a digital battle management network, and the Trophy Active Protection System, APS, the Barak is engineered to fight in both conventional armored clashes and in environments saturated with modern anti-tank guided missiles. Its design reflects lessons learned since the 2006 Lebanon War, when IDF units faced devastating losses from Hezbollah's missile arsenals. Today, the Barak is viewed not just as a tank, but as a mobile command hub integrated into Israel's wider digital battlefield. Nemer APC. Built on the Merkava chassis, the Nemer is widely considered one of the most heavily protected APCs in the world. It has been instrumental in transporting infantry through hostile environments, particularly in Gaza's urban battlegrounds. With its heavy armor, active protection, and adaptability for troop transport, reconnaissance, and combat engineering roles, the Nemer offers survivability unmatched by lighter foreign counterparts. For IDF infantry, it has become a literal shield in close-quarter combat. Eitan wheeled APC. Israel's first 8x8 wheeled armored vehicle represents a major leap in mobility and flexibility. Unlike the tracked Nemer, the Eitan can deploy rapidly on roads without heavy transporters, allowing for faster operational maneuvering. Recent models are equipped with remote-controlled 30mm cannons, enabling reconnaissance and fire support roles. The Eitan fills a critical gap, a highly mobile armored vehicle suitable for rapid response missions, hybrid warfare, and cross-border operations. By developing this platform indigenously, Israel has created an alternative to NATO's Stryker or Boxer vehicles, but one tailored to the IDF's hard-earned operational experience. The decision to double down on heavy armor stems from a painful past. During the 2006 Lebanon War, Hezbollah's use of advanced Russian-made anti-tank missiles inflicted heavy damage on IDF forces. That experience forced a radical reassessment of Israel's armored doctrine. The result was the integration of active protection systems, such as Trophy, which intercept incoming projectiles before they can strike. This innovation has since given Israeli armor a unique edge, allowing tanks and APCs to survive in environments where Western counterparts might not. Unlike the U.S. Abrams or the German Puma, Israeli armored vehicles evolve in a rapid feedback loop from battlefield to factory. Each major conflict directly informs design upgrades, creating platforms that are specifically adapted to hybrid warfare, urban sieges, and asymmetric threats. The Gaza campaigns, in particular, have highlighted the necessity of vehicles that combine survivability, firepower, and mobility under the most complex combat conditions. Israel's armor expansion is not only about military effectiveness. It is about strategic independence. By investing billions in its domestic defense industry, Israel ensures that it does not become reliant on foreign suppliers for critical capabilities. This is especially vital at a time of growing regional instability and uncertain global supply chains. The ability to produce Merkava tanks, named APCs, and Eitan vehicles within Israel's borders guarantees operational continuity regardless of international political pressures. At the geopolitical level, the program sends an unmistakable message to adversaries. Israel is preparing for the possibility of long, high-intensity conflicts on multiple fronts. Whether confronting Hamas in Gaza, Hezbollah in Lebanon, or potentially larger regional coalitions, the IDF intends to maintain overwhelming ground force capacity. Economically, the initiative will stimulate Israel's broader defense industrial ecosystem. The Merkava and Namer production lines, managed through the Ministry of Defense's tank production plant, Mantak, will see significant expansion. Eitan production, meanwhile, will involve a wider network of Israeli defense firms, spreading benefits across the sector. These investments not only secure jobs, but also ensure that Israel's defense innovation base remains globally competitive. Although the Defense Procurement Committee has approved the program, it still awaits budgetary allocation from the Knesset's Joint Committee for the Defense Budget. Once finalized, it will stand as one of Israel's largest armored procurement packages in recent history. Contracts are expected to cover not only vehicle production, but also infrastructure upgrades, training systems, and logistical support, ensuring the IDF can sustain armored operations at scale. This procurement push follows earlier replenishment contracts placed after the October 7th attacks, which underscore the urgent requirement to restore maneuver capabilities. By securing a long-term funding framework, Israel aims to move beyond short-term replenishment toward a robust, sustainable production model. Critics might argue that in an era dominated by drones, cyber warfare, and precision-guided munitions, heavy armored forces are relics of the past. Israel's decision to expand its armored fleet directly challenges that notion. The IDF's experience demonstrates that while drones and precision weapons shape the battlefield, they cannot replace the need for heavily protected, mobile ground units capable of seizing and holding territory. In fact, Israel's armored strategy reflects a synthesis. Tanks and APCs are being digitally integrated into a network-centric environment where they cooperate with drones, artillery, and precision fires. The result is not a retreat into outdated warfare, but the emergence of a hybrid force capable of enduring in complex, multi-domain conflicts. Israel's $1.5 billion armored expansion is more than a procurement plan. It is a declaration of intent. By committing vast resources to the Merkava Barak, Namer, and Eitan fleets, Israel is ensuring that its ground forces remain both technologically superior and operationally resilient. The program reaffirms the centrality of heavy armor to Israel's security doctrine, even as the character of warfare evolves. The balance of survivability, mobility, and firepower embodied in these platforms serves not only to strengthen the IDF's operational readiness, but also to project deterrence across the region. At a time of mounting instability, Israel is making clear that it intends to fight, endure, and prevail in whatever battles lie ahead.